And that's where we get to with the Coots and Drysdale injuries. You had a tweet about both of them. I want to start with Sean Couturier, like from the presser. Said it was minor. It's the second time he had the surgery. He had it like 10 years ago. He said it's a pretty common thing. But, yeah, we have your Couturier said he's confident that he'll be back to 100% for the start of the season. Brought up the fact that fans worry about the core muscle stuff after watching Giroux and Ghost struggle to get back to it into his form. And he said not all surgeries in that area are the same, and this one was minor.
Yes.
So this is where I am going to, like, I will say I believe the core muscle injury was a hindrance to him because he said it was about December when it happened, and he was up and down, and it just became really uncomfortable. I think that was a hindrance, but I'm not going to say it was the reason.
That's fair.
I brought this up before. Like, yeah, the injury definitely played a part. He has not played a full season due to either injury or pandemic, just shortening the season. They weren't 82 games since 2018-19.
Right.
That is a long, I realize like time is both long and short. Like that seems like it was yesterday and also a decade ago.
Right.
That was a long freaking time ago. He was in his mid-20s then.
That actually does feel like a long time ago to me.
18-19 is the year pre-pandemic entirely.
Yeah.
Like, he was in his mid-20s then. Like you just said, he's going to turn, 32 in December? It's been a while since he's played a long season. I think combining those two things, it was like, yeah, he was never going to finish this year strong. There's just no way.
Fair.
He has no prior conditioning to it, and now his stomach hurts. Like, not to downplay. I just mean like the core muscle area. It's the core. It's connected to everything.
Yep.
It's in pain.
Yep.
He was never going to be able to finish the season strong when you combine those two things.
Probably.
That is the hope.
That's the hope.
We now get to Drysdale, who did not downplay the surgery.
Not
he
even
had.
a little bit.
Like Coots said, like, yeah, in 2 weeks I was back on the ice feeling fine.
Well, what he said was that in 2 weeks he felt like he could get back on the ice.
Okay.
He still had to sit out because they were like, you don't want to re-injure the thing. But he said, I felt good enough to do it in 2 weeks.
Drysdale, not quite the same diagnosis. Like this took a while. It was more of a major thing.
Seems like he had a pretty extensive rehab of this surgery that he's cleared now. He's 100%. He went through the skate test, but this was not a minor cleanup like the way Couturier presented it. This was something significantly more serious. And in fairness, the negative of this is that it has you wonder, is it going to take him some time to get fully back to 100% even when the season starts? That's the negative. The positive of it is, if this was really that serious, it does make us very much reassess what we saw from January through the end of the year.
Yeah.
Because this is a guy whose entire game is based on skating, and he couldn't skate.
Yeah, that's like those first couple of games when he looked really fast and strong.
Probably on adrenaline.
He's flying on adrenaline, man. Yeah. New team. He wants to show out, and then it's just like, no, I was never healthy last year. Yeah. And then it's okay. Now the question is, can you stay healthy for the majority of an 82-game season? But I'm willing to kind of do what the Flyers are doing and going clean slate.
Clean slate. Yeah.
But
and
there are still concerns. They're just different than the ones I saw last year.
Apparently, I believe Jason Martinez tweeted this out. He said that he interviewed Drysdale after Drysdale's thing because as he's like the Flyers podcast host person. Yeah. So he gets these guys one-on-one after we get them in a group setting. And Drysdale apparently told him, I think he's up to like 196. So he has put significant weight on. Hopefully, I would assume it's muscle. He certainly doesn't look pudgy. It looks like he's fit and cut. So that hopefully will help him avoid injury. He won't be as slight, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
I'm fine with that.
We all silly like the mayor.